Welcome to another quick review from Ultimate DIY. Today we are going to look at the Mobsu E7 headphones. Alright guys, I'm a content creator. I use headphones a lot because I can isolate sounds a lot better so that I don't have sounds out around me that are kind of messing up my video, and it makes it easier for me to edit the audio on my videos. Now, that being said, the E7 is a noise canceling type headphone, and it's active, so it's an ANC. Well, what is an ANC? An ANC uses electronics and the microphone that's built onto the actual headphones to pick up outside noises. So if you're listening to a nice piece of music, it will use something called destructive interference to get rid of the outside sound so that you can actually be immersed in the music or the sound that you're listening to, whether it is a movie or whether it's a piece of music. So that is one of the reasons I really like ANC type headphones, especially for video editing. I can cancel everything out and concentrate just on that video while I'm editing. So I have two colors here today. I've got the black and I have the red. They're both E7s. You can get these in 10 different colors, and these are going to be a wireless headphone that you can use on a laptop, an iPad. You can use it on your cell phones. You can even use it on a TV. You can use it on an awful lot of things, but they also give you a cord, the little 3.5 millimeter jack cord that you can use to hardwire it as well. So if you don't want to use the Bluetooth part of it, you can use that. They're going to give you a cord so that you can actually charge the units up. Now, when you first get them, they recommend charging them for about 8 hours. Make sure they're fully charged. Anytime you use anything battery powered, rechargeable battery powered, you want to make sure that it is fully charged, because it kind of sets the precedence for later so that it will actually last longer. So be sure you do that. 8 hours full charge, and then it's going to last about 30 hours after that. Now, one thing that's really cool on these though is if you give it a quick 15-minute charge, you can get 4 hours of playtime. So that's really nice. So if you're out on a run and you need a quick charge, you want to listen for a couple of hours, you're fixing to go on a trip, say you're getting on a bus or a plane, as long as you can give it a quick 15-minute charge, you'll be able to listen, for 4 solid hours. So that is a great little feature. Now, let's take a look at this so that you can actually see. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you in a little closer just to kind of point some of the things out so that you can get a good view of this. So let's do that. Alright, so some of the things I want to point out, I love the padding that they have at the top of this. It's really nice. It kind of helps on the top of your head, because when you wear these for hours at a time, it is going to be very uncomfortable through this area. Plus, these are very lightweight, which makes a big difference when you're going to be wearing them a long time. Now, these are not actually the largest pads I've ever seen, but they are pretty good. They're pretty deep, and they are very soft. And that I do like, and I know that I have a fairly good sized head and ears, and they fit easily inside of here. So that is nice. Now, these are articulating, meaning that they're going to turn like this. They slide out, back and forth. So it kind of gives you a lot of function. If you're going to store them, they're going to flay like this here, and you can store it really easily. Now, on this side, you've got your volume right here, up and down. And if you look down under here, this is going to be your noise canceling and your Bluetooth button. And while you're playing music, you just push that once, you will go into the noise canceling mode. And this is going to be your charger. This is going to be your 3.5 jack. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how you would plug this into charge it. It's just simply going to go like that right there, and you're able to plug it in with the other USB-A side and charge. And this is a USB, this is a USB-C. Hooking this thing up to Bluetooth is very easy. They give you the instructions. You just follow them, and it's lightning fast. That's one thing I can say about these. It is very easy to hook them up. Now, I can't really show any music on Amazon, so I can't really show you how it actually sounds. And even with that, it would be kind of hard to show you that. But what I will show you, I'm going to go ahead and pull off my hat. Now it has my microphone here, so I'm just going to kind of lean it upward so hopefully you can still hear me. There we go. And we're going to try this on to see how it works. Now remember, it'll adjust on the sides. I can pull it down and rocks into place. Now I can already tell you I can hardly hear myself talking. That is without the noise canceling part on. That's just the actual muffs. So that is actually really good. They feel very, very comfortable. Also, a very important little feature on these, they have the one little built-in mic, which we talked about for the noise canceling, but it also has a single button push if you get a phone call. And when you do get a phone call and you're using the mic and you're talking, it uses an active type noise canceling program on that as well, which cancels out a lot of the exterior sounds around you. So it gives you a really crisp, clear phone conversation, and I think that is a big plus as well. After listening to a little bit of music with these, it has an amazingly good sound. They're using 45mm drivers, so that's going to give you a very deep, rumbly bass sound. So if you like that, you're definitely going to like it in these. I love the noise canceling part. I love the fact that Bluetooth. I love the fact that I can hardwire them if I want to as well. So do yourself a favor, pick yourself up one today. I don't think you'll regret it. We'll see you.